Only, God dang it. Am I going to have to start? I'm doing it over again. Screw it. One second. Thank you, Reflecting Light. OMG. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's. Okay. Thank you, Reflecting Light. I'm doing it over. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for being here to tell me. You okay? Thank you. What entire nation is going on here? Well, this is my last show live on this channel. All right. Thank you, Reflecting Light, for being here because I would have talked the whole damn time and I wouldn't have heard a thing during the live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let my jam play for just a few more moments. This is my last live on this channel. Okay. And if anybody wants to find me, you know how to go about it. Okay. You know where to go. And if not, you're going to be looking for me on the scavenger hunt. If you shall, if you won't. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I thought I had it all together. Then forgot the daggone microphone. Go figure. Happy Friday to you all. It is Valentine's weekend. Ow! And that man's shooting everybody in the bum. That little baby pagan, right? I hope everybody can spend time with the one that they love. And most of all, learn how to turn that into yourself of reflection if you're not able to have a physical person. I have a video coming on the other channel, how to love yourself when you are just not feeling the greatest or don't even know where to begin here. Okay. Greetings, all divine beings. It is WitchyPoo coming back to you with my final live for all signs on this channel tonight. It is Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees may be visiting you later, maybe. But I thought this would be perfect. I thought we didn't get any more Friday the 13th for a couple of months now or another year. I don't know. But we're here. We're going to rock this out tonight. And I thank you guys for tuning in to my final live tarot show on the WitchyPoo channel. That does not mean I will not still do shorts. That does not mean I still will not upload videos. But I am no longer going to go live physically on this channel. Okay. So I thank you guys for being a part, coming in and out, just showing love as you shall, or not, right? But I think once I expand my horizons to other places, this is going to go great. All right. And if you are interested to keep up with Witchy, please just type in my name and you shall find me. Okay. I'm going to be on other platforms. I'm not going to tell you which one. Okay. I physically want new energy. I want new people that are not attached to this channel. Not to say I don't want the support. I just want the people to find me. They will. That's the way this is going to go. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries all the way down to Pisces. If you are new here, this is what I do every Friday night and it will continue. You just got to find me. All right. We're going to start with Aries first. I have the Nightmare Before Christmas deck here because this is why I started this channel in general as a backup, and then the Wild Mystic Tarot to confirm. All right, guys, it is Valentine's night. Let's get into it this time. Let me through the doors of each sign. This is the way the cards split. 1, 2, 3. One card here in the future. I promise you, I did not try to do this intentionally, okay? This is collectively for everybody. The Queen of Swords is in the cards. And the Queen of Swords wants some sort of perception to be bigger than where you currently are. If you are stuck in a place where you're feeling dark or you're feeling out of I feel like worry anymore, right? Because this is somebody who is just completely over trying to balance what fits, what works, trying to not hurt themselves with poisonous words or literal people. But there's something much deeper in you not seeing a greater perspective or vision. And I feel like you're going to have to use some words. You're going to have to use some thought. And you're going to have to use the stars to connect how to get out of this dark place in your heart, right? So I feel like this is in the future, not for everybody. This could be with somebody who literally just got over a breakup or maybe going through one currently. Because, see, breakups don't make you think until later on, oh, that's what they meant, right? Or that's what I should have did. So let's just keep that Queen of Swords energy open and generous. Spirits, what sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Please come through, come forth, and show us clearly. Thank you for being here on my last final live on this channel. I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. These are WitchyPoo's cards, by the way, here. When we see the Eight of Wands, we know that something is forever tied into our mind, our hearts, or our soul. And I feel like right now, Aries, you're trying to gain control of your finances, some sort of routine of losing weight or getting bigger here on the outside, physical. And you're also starting at a finish line that is pretty much topsy-turvy and not waiting for you to kind of arrive anymore. So I feel like, Aries, this is all a connection you're going to lose this week. You may lose it physically with yourself and start feeling I don't want to say sad, but you're going to be disconnected from something or somebody. And the more that you stay disconnected or off this routine here, you're not going to be able to get back up as strong as you like or you think. And if the longer you take, more bad stuff's going to go in a negative way. But I really see a connection here that's broken because the routine is kind of neglected or shaken here. Can you help me get through more with Aries, please? And then we've got the Seven of Potions in reverse. So this is something definitely on your own that you're going to be drinking your own poison from just because something doesn't go accord. But I can assure you that a connection here is going to work out, but it's not going to be in the way that you want because I feel like there's a secret you need to face beyond more with self. This feels like a spirit coming over you because you're opening up control. You're opening up your mind to let it be taken for some reason. And there's the determination that this spirit has that's lingering. Okay. In this Pisces energy, your ego needs to be a lot stronger than it is. If something goes wrong this week, probably tomorrow or on Monday, the first thing, it's just going to happen. And whatever that goes, it messes up some sort of routine. You have to not stop going on what you're doing, not even for a day to kind of recuperate. Go that evening or go in the middle of the night. Whatever it is that you do, don't stop this ride, okay? Because in stopping on this finish line, you're going to have something keep tumbling down in a connection that messes up more finances, more routines that you're trying to stay into, but most of all, a secret with self that you've been neglecting for 4 weeks now into the new year, Pooh. Good luck to you, Aries. If you want to know more, tap in after this video and leave a comment. Something. That shows me you're interested, right? But if not, we're just going to leave it as it is. Moving on to Taurus, please. Here we go, friends. I've got the King of Cups. So your feelings are going to be shaken, Taurus. I feel with somebody who's in charge, who's a dictator. This might be on your job or something where you're physically getting ready to soar and take off. And I feel like the person that's going to come to you or have this sort of dictatorship, they're suffering with a lot of things too. You just happen to be in the peripheral. You just happen to be next to them for them to like lash or let out on you. But whatever they're trying to tell you, they want you to be some sort of protege. They want you to be some sort of up next on this opportunity. So anything that's said from this individual or this person that's some sort of dictator, they're not really meaning what they're feeling. They just want you to kind of, I don't want to say come to your own conclusion, but rise up to some sort of occasion and the authority that they have or some sort of responsibility that they give you. Okay. Let me get a little deeper here with my Nightmare Before Christmas cards. All right, we got the Knight of Needles. So you're going to have to use your cunning energy in order to get this person to lay off. You're going to have to use this cunning energy in order to see that this person is just being what they are, a dictator. And it's not to offend. It's not to make you feel any different. This person wants you to kind of replace them in the long run here. That's the kind of warning sign they're not going to mention. They're not going to tell you, oh, I want you to be, get under my wing. That would be too obvious for two other people who's been waiting in line for this position, for this opportunity. So this pitchfork that the devil has on the cards, rather, know that they're just trying to see if your feelings are strong enough, if you're tough to stand. Okay. You got to believe and you've got to be patient, baby. Believing that the impossible would be possible is something that is going to take more than a miracle to understand. It's really going to have you believing in delusional. You got to be delusional here because patience is showing that time is going to tell. This alligator that's on the clock, this is that dictator that's going to snap constantly at you and try to get some hot under your butt, under your tush. But it's not to make you feel like a dunce or be an idiot. They want you to be just as tough as nails as them. And you just got to have patience. There's something coming. There's something coming bigger than the picture here. Okay, Taurus? Good luck to you, baby doll. Let me move these out the way. Moving on to... I'm gone, y'all. I'm excited for this new venture. I feel like over here, boy, we'll talk about it. I always say that, but we will. Gemini. We'll have a little chit chat at the end. A little pumpkin brewsker conversation. Gemini, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, hear me out. Money's going to get tight, so don't get caught up in like the casino vibe, the lights. Don't spend more than what you can afford. And that's what I mean. Don't gamble on something that you know you're overdoing it, okay? You're going to have balance and harmony at the beginning of the week after next. Not this one, the following one, okay? And then it's going to just take a plummet. It's going to be like just complete shit. And the only reason why it's going to kind of be fluctuating is because something feels unpaid for, extortioned, or it's just not equipped. You're not able to do this right now, but you're still going to do it, whatever it is. So do not be surprised that, this money comes and goes so quickly through your fingertips, through your life. And then you're stuck with trying to rob Peter to pay Paul to get something bigger that's coming up in the next 5 months, right? So we're adding up all of these numbers and all of these pentacles, but really, what are you doing to save for this adventure or this big purchase? Because you can do what you want to plan, but if you physically are not setting aside or going to take a gamble here on something that just looks good, then you're going to be wondering what you did, what happened, okay? And then you got Justice to let you know this Libra energy. Don't be silly with money. Making money is easy. Managing it and how to maintain is a completely different ballgame. And a lot of people, hi, too short. Hi, baby. A lot of people are not financially literate to understand that there's always going to be karmic retribution. There's always going to be some karmic twit that comes back to you because you weren't responsible with whatever you were in charge or what you were given. Okay, so this is truth and honesty at this time. But most of all, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people may be around that get you enticed. 5 people that may be around that you may need to watch, and they're not going in your pockets behind your back. Do not feel you have to be pressured to do what these group of people are doing to maintain or keep up. Because if you do that, you're going to miss out on something that's just you've been waiting for, and it's just going to not balance anymore. All right, you got to be on the hunt. You got to be in that Sagittarius energy to not only save your money, but see the worth. See whatever it is that you are trying to get in the future and kind of stick with that. Because the circle is fully almost complete, but you don't want anything to stop that. So you have to stay focused on the target at hand, which is the money, saving it ultimately. Okay. All right. Cancer. You got the moon in reverse. Now, the fact that we have a secret going to be unveiled to you this week, I'm not sure how many times you have heard it from this blown in from people you are listening to in secrecy. But the fact is, you came here on this channel at this very moment and needing a prayer or a miracle, you need something more from me that you haven't been getting from everybody else. Well, I'm here to tell you, Cancer, I can't tell you anything different but what the card says. And the secret that is going to be revealed to you next week has something to do with somebody that you've ghosted, not once, but twice. You've lied to them or manipulated some sort of energy that gave a light or gave an opening, a leeway. And I just feel like, to be honest with you, this is going to bring out some dark shadow of self this week. You're going to have to do some shadow work. And then again, you may not even understand what I'm saying in general when I say that. But if we are on the same frequency, Cancer, the shadow work is going to have to be something from a pet from your childhood or something that you had. And I don't want to say you tortured, but it may have traumatized you in some way that it just feels unfit. And this is where this kind of mentality started, with manipulation. Can you help me more with the manipulative energy in the moon with Cancer, please? All right, presence. So you're not going to be celebrating something you think this week. Okay, I could probably go with that and just let it be. But it could be a multitude of things that will be revealed to you. But this is what's falling out, I see. Okay. If you thought you were going to be celebrating with 4 people, they're rats. If you thought you were going to be celebrating with 4 people to give you a present or a gift, they're not. It's a joke. They want to make you this person that looks like you're greedy for guts, you're greedy for growth, you're greedy for something here. And Cancer, it's all wrapped in a bow. I said last week you got 2 to 3 people you could trust, or 6, something like that. Shit. Watch it back for me, will you? I'm not getting paid a penny for it. Right? So you can watch it again. But honestly, I feel like I told you, you got this group of people that will do anything ultimately for you in a setting where you don't have to beg, you don't have to push, you don't have to cry, you don't have to do shit. You just have to open up your mouth and show it shall be in your life. Somebody's here that is trying to stop me from talking. Somebody is here that has been unrecommending my page for years and has been silently watching. Somebody here has flipped cards on me and found out something they weren't expecting, right? Somebody thought that I was not real in the spiritual realm, and they are ultimately upset about it. Realize that people can wish so many bad things on you, and when they find out the truth, they are frightened and then they try to wish harm upon you. I need y'all to know that, okay? Moving to what can we do with Cancer here? I just had to shout that out for the ones in the back that may not have been aware of it. All right. So when I told you you needed to heal from something, there's this pet, there's that full circle that wants to be complete. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Family history, family tree. That's exactly what it looks like, even though it's a frog we see. Okay. You've got to heal from something, and you've got to heal quick. In this shadow work, this is going to get you to soar off to this next level that you're crying and begging for in the spirit. Or this is something that's going to determine that, you weren't really built or made for this, as much as you can scream it to the mountaintops or in the feeling, right, Cancer? So there's something you need to heal from. Next week, 4 people are going to make you look like a dunce, so don't trust them. But more or less, I feel like that's the secret that needs to be revealed, is this shadow work. It needs to be done, hon. Okay? All right, I'm with Leo. We're going to head on out. Idea what's in plan for tonight. I know what we're doing tomorrow. So if you know about that other channel, I don't know when we're going to go live, but it's going to be a long time. All right. So come on over to that one for a Valentine's Day special. I try to get him to do these things, right? He's not interested in any of this shit, period, right? And really, I wanted to do the Scots, and he's like, don't read on them, right? Leave that shit alone. And I'm just like, okay, we'll do it in private. So when we did it in private, and that's exactly what popped out, you cannot push a man's boundaries that doesn't want to be found, that doesn't want to be pushed, right? I know, like from experience, not saying my husband or anything, but there are guys that have done stuff and don't want to be on the internet, don't want to be known for any reason, right? But there are just some couples that like overdo it. And when you push the boundary of your partner, you don't know what you're going to get into. And I just had to shoot that out there. The day of love. I don't give a shit if you don't want to hear what I got to say, because I'm not sitting out here telling you my business and he don't like me or some bullshit, right? People tell their business and then wonder why the suffering continues. And it's not to say that you have to be perfect or hold up this perfect image, but the more you give the public who don't give a shit, I just don't get it, right? But boy, did that what came out with the Scots or Christy girl, whatever her young lady's name is that he didn't want any part of this social media aspect anymore. And he felt ignored. He felt neglected. Boy, it got a lot deeper than that. Maybe we'll just do one on the website. He won't know about it. Because he doesn't click on that either, right? We'll think about it. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. You cannot pressure your partner to do anything or put them in a rock and a hard spot. In doing that, you're going to mess up something good that you got, if it was meant for you or whatever, right? All right, Leo. I don't care. Y'all don't want to hear me ramble on and on. That's why I go live. Hey, you're going to have to find me now. The sun in reverse, Leo. I hate to tell you this, but your ego is completely blindfolded here. It's completely shot. And this week, I feel like you're going to receive some sort of message that has like a key and lock, something encrypted where you're going to have to figure out, well, what the hell are they talking about? But really, it's plain as day that this individual has never really cared in the first place. They may be secretly gay, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, right? But they may just be doing something here undercover, and you were just the benefit to try to be the hush up, be the one that they really didn't have to explain a lot of things to, because you were going to be down with anything that they said to you, right? So, in knowing that your ego is going to be hurt with these feelings as well, whatever this person is holding on into the lock and key of a secret, do not be surprised here, because I feel like you let this ray of sunshine come into your life and blind you. They blinded you like the entire time. They blinded you with truths. They blinded you with who they really are as a person. But most of all, they blinded you with this three-party situation, right? I don't want to make you any angrier than I think you're already going to be, because I really believe this secret of some sort of hidden thing is going to come out ultimately. And then we've got the Four of Potions in reverse. They are still going to want to take you away and sweep you off your feet with words, because they think you don't know any better. They think you are just wrapped and fooled and blinded by their good looks, that they're going to continue to do something here and lie and just keep you off the hook. But there's the three bottles down at the bottom, and there's the one getting swept away up top. They want to have their cake and eat it too, and pretty much you've given them that. You've given it to them pretty much the majority of this relationship. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, reflecting light. Thank you. I've got freedom here. You need to break away from these people, this person, this energy. In breaking away, you'll see the duality. You'll see that you are much lighter without them, and they actually have been harming you with an actual encounter. And we're going to stop there. All right. Actual encounter they're hurting you with. I'm gone, Libra. Your feelings are going to be hurt, and your ego too. They're holding a big, big gay secret. Okay. Pressing forward. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just spitting the words. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo here. A couple more, and good luck to you all out there in the world. I have the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is in reverse for Virgo because this energy isn't curious anymore. It's feeling vigilant. This energy also feels that somebody kind of just is going to come in this week and land on your doorstep. Whether they give you depressing vibes, depressing information, whether they block your path from stopping or leaving, they're going to try to put up a fence here, and like not in the physical sense, but they want to stop you from like leaving your space. So they're going to come at you with something you can't get around, whether it's another person or like blocking your car in, and you'll be forced to talk to them. You'll be forced to deal with their actions. Virgo, I just think they want you to see the light. They're not here to hurt you. They're here to kind of show you a different way or open up or expand your mind. You may have been ignoring them and you don't want to hear what they have to say. We all, shut up. I am sarcastic. Either you get it or you do not, my friends. Help me get deeper, please. I've got the Six of Presents. They want to come bearing something that is worth, in their opinion, greatness. But Virgo, this could be vice versa too. This could be you doing that or in your energy because it's just here. But it's like this is coming from an empty soul. You're going to try to take advice or hear this person out, and they are not the person to give a message. They're not the right messenger. Or they're just the one that, you kind of just been avoiding because they feel like they know it all. However this goes, whatever they're going to bear you with, it will balance and put harmony in your life for the moment, but it is not the end all be all. I think they just want to capture your attention. They haven't talked to you for 6 weeks since last year. This could be a family member, a sibling, or somebody you physically ghosted that you no longer want to have this connection with. And here's confidence, all right? So I feel like this is going to have to come from you. You're going to have to be the one to be patient, kind, and listen to what they have to say without being rude, because this person means something to you. You may just not want to deal with them. And I get that completely, Virgo. But really, that's what it is. They want to come and see if you are who you really are at this drop of the moment, at this drop of the dime. But really and truly, you've been avoiding them. So now they have to come. They have to come toward you now. All right. Just remain who you are. And if you stay confident, everything will go smooth. But be prepared for them to block you. All right. They're going to stop you to get what they have to say across. I ain't going to forget this time, Libra. I have the Two of Wands. All right. There's a lack of delays. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of self-evaluation. It's just a lack of a lot of things here. Okay. And if you're feeling small and you've been playing yourself small, then this is why you are at the point of the ladder where you are and you cannot go up anymore. If you haven't been playing yourself small and you've just been running into health issues or something that has woken you up, it's still not showing that you're getting out of this rough spot. It's still not showing, yes, I do. My person is a Virgo and a Libra, taking it slow, but it's starting to be a bit frustrating. You just be patient, my love. Patience is a virtue. Thank you for commenting. But if you've realized all of these things has something to do with the shadow of self and how dark it has been these days. And I feel like Libra, you are only lacking all of these different abilities because you are not getting the right venture that you need. You're not moving in the proper steps that you should on your own. You're looking for somebody. That no one's going to help you. You got the King of Presents and then the Knight of Potions. Age may be getting a hold of you, and so may a gift that you no longer have in your possession. You may also have somebody in your pocket you can call and pick up the phone to help with financial dividends, or just to make you feel good, or and just lie to you. They're no longer here either. You've got to look for this and find this for yourself with your own two bare hands and your own mindset here. And the more that you don't move, the more that youth is no longer going to be welcoming to you, let alone something on the physical, in the physical, with health wise too. It's a lot going on here, Libra. It's really too much, because once you do the shadow work, we're still talking about a problem that you're holding on to that no one knows about in secrecy. Oh gosh, I'm flipping more cards. I got to get out. Eight of Cups popped out in reverse. So your feelings are truly being covered up here because you refuse to be who you truly are or express some words. I didn't mean to draw that one. Let's wrap you up and get you out of here. Please, thank y'all for being here. Here's something that you need to understand. You can play yourself small all you want. You can feel that people are going to help you out when they're never not. They aren't. Or you can get out and start making connections on your own like you used to as a younger person. Okay. But you've got to see yourself as the star, and you've got to keep going and kind of being delusional, like I just told Aries. But the delusionality of it all is you seeing that it's a target of an endless game of life that you want to continue to participate in, right? Either you do or you don't. But you sitting around waiting for somebody to physically come and reach up this ladder to give you something, they're not. This really needs to come with self reevaluation and seeing a gift that you have in your own hands with other people. Moving on. Oh, my incenses are gone. I'm taking too long. We are going to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This week, money is going to be kicking, I feel like, everybody's ass, but most of all yours, okay? It's all going to happen at once, where the person you were dating no longer wants to pick up, or you need this amount of money to come, how they used to do, they're not going to show up. This connection here is still as strong as it was, but they're ignoring you because they're currently in love. They're currently wrapped in a possession of somebody else's like mindset and world. And really, they're giving all of their money to a different household, to a different family. Please don't be upset. They're going to give you something, but you have to wait till after this Valentine's Day, because what's happening right now is that they're trying to come up with an excuse to come back the opposite way. And they're going to make up something humongous and outlandish, like they're going to say family, if not passed away, needed an emergency, needed them in the physical, so they couldn't be available for you. Then they're going to make the excuse on why they can't give it and make you wait two to 3 more weeks here. Then they're going to give it to you. By then you will not need it, or it will be so far in debt, or you'll be extortion, whatever it is. It's not when you need it, but it is going to be here. Hi. What's coming towards me? I'm divorced. I know who you are. What's coming towards Manuzo? I'm taking it you were a Libra, the 2 of Presents. What's coming towards you is you realizing self-evaluation, self-preservation, self-presence, because you're entertaining clown-like energy, and you've been doing it for centuries. And you're caught in this jack in the box, and you guys wind each other up. One gets more attention, the other does not. One makes more money 1 month, one can't even get a pot. You know, it's like you guys battle this jack in the box. You guys battle this game together. So it's not really like it's coming towards you. It's like an accordion. You just keep pushing it up and down because you know how to push this person's buttons, and they know how to do that to you. You know that this person ultimately is going to help and provide or do whatever. And I don't know if you're a Libra or Sagittarius here, because I looked at it too late, but you got to see the game that is played between the two. Okay, either way we slice it. That's what's coming towards you. It's a game that you constantly play. I'm going to leave that up. Aquarius. Well, how you be a... Thank you for subscribing. It's a mystery here with you two, and there's a cat. So it's something very sneaky that's being done. Shit. 7 o'clock. Oh, my daughter is so sweet. I've got to roll. We got to pick it up. They had a special needs dance tonight for all the kids in this county who are special needs, and my daughter volunteered to help. So I got to get out of here. But the mystery is this, guys. You got to see the reflection of what y'all are doing to each other, and that's the peace. That's what's breaking the peace, rather. Okay, let me wrap you up here with Sagittarius. You got work and you got care. Cancer is here, Sagittarius, in this moon effect that they're constantly going to put you through this game and this cycle because they can. And this crab in the barrel aspect with Cancer type like energy. So they're already like, they've worked your mind so much you're not going to be able to realize they're lying. And even if you do, you don't care, right? Here's the 3-party situation to let you know you are still a big part, but they also have the ability to dip in different honey pads and keep playing you for dumb. They can leave you there. They can wait, but you can wait. But I need you to know that there is a queen bee they take care of, and it is not you in any way. You're going to have to care for yourself to get out of this situation of this money that you need, because they're not going to show up, okay? Scorpio. Thank you for subscribing. This is just my last live on this channel. I will do videos. I have other channels. I just want you guys to find me. If you're supposed to find me, you will. All right, here we go with the Chariot in reverse. This is Cancer energy and an obstacle that has kind of revisited here. And I feel like, I said, Scorpio, I feel like this is all in the faith you're going to have to obtain again. Somebody's going to try to take your chain. Somebody wants to kind of take something from you, and they're going to take it in the multiple of 3 ways. 1, 2, 3. They want to take this chain from you or take something from you that's possessive, because they gave it to you in good faith that you wouldn't change on them. They gave it to you in good faith that you would never tell their dark souls of the secret. Or if you're writing a book or a memoir, you're planning something here behind their back. And they thought that you would never do that. Now they're going to attack. And they want something back. They want something back. Remember on ATO said, give me my chain. He wants his chain back. He can't trust you. Can't trust you anymore, or you can't trust them. Either way it goes, you're the unicorn in this situation, and you are going to benefit. No matter how much they are threatening or how much they try to intimidate you to say shit, you are going to be the one to get this attention. You're going to be whatever this obstacle they're going to try to stop. You keep doing it, okay? I'm moving on. Oh my goodness. Capricorn. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Capricorn. Woo-hoo! At the beginning of this reading, the Queen of Swords was here, and I believe it was in reverse. And it may not have been. Play it back for me, please, if you don't mind here. Replay circle. I see this Queen of Swords in reverse again, because now we've got somebody who's really mean about their perception, who's really mean about their objective, who's really just not welcoming at all coming through. And this is a woman. This may be your mother. This may be your aunt. But there is somebody that does not like what you do, and they watch you through the internet, through the dark lens. And it is very dark in the room. The computer is the only thing lit up on a face that is glowing, and it's not glowing of like good. It may just be greasy, oily, sweating, hot. And they're watching you that is in relation to you, Capricorn. And I don't understand. Thank you. Thank you. And Menuzo, thank you. And they're watching you with hate in their heart. Your mother was always a pretty one. Your mother was always this girl that got this special attention, Capricorn, and they don't like the fact that you may look like them, or you have a talent, you have a gift, you have something here that they watch an envious energy in the dark spirit. It's a woman. It's a woman. Protect your children. Protect somebody that you love and you post, because they're not harming them. They don't wish ill, but they're watching with the same intent. And you don't want anybody watching your children with evil intent. And although if they are doing that, no, there's a special place sitting for them, right? You can't fuck with children. That's just off limits. And now we know that earth energy is going to be tapped in to need this, to need you to protect something here, more or less protect yourself, because she sees, this is deep. She sees the mother, she sees her sister in you, and that's what's making her pissed. I don't know what that is. Good luck to you, Capricorn. Stop posting so much shit. Aquarius, I think this for you. Think this is for you. All right, I got the 9 of Wands here. I got energy coming that feels good, that feels witty, that wants to know something more about self if they could find out more without being frustrated, without envy. There's a lot of things that need to be colored in, but I see some sort of hoodoo work in your life or hoodoo practitioner that you're going to find out about throughout like the next couple of weeks, months, and years. If I never see you again or talk to you, Aquarius, I need you to know there's something on your belt that you've got to color in, and it is a flower lotus. Once you figure out how to color this in, your mouth and the microphone or whatever that you speak that they're holding, thank you, whatever it is that you're holding, it's going to seep out in a better reception, and it won't be so vicious, it won't be so vice. Whatever you can figure out who this is that you have spiritually attached to you in the life, it's going to help you out. And here's the intention that I need you to see this jellyfish is all about. You've got to change. You got to change something when it comes to a spiritual practice. And there is intention here that it has to be good and solid. So you can't be foul behind some shit. I don't know what that means. Don't be foul. You got a lot of foul people around. Don't be one of them. I'm out. The final one, and I'm not rushing. I promise. This is just my last live on this channel. I feel like I'm going to cry here. Pisces. I got the 5 of Wands. See, Pisces, the 5 of Staffs is here because there's an inability for you to settle a score, to settle anger, but most of all, to settle something that causes confusion in your mind. See, there's so much power that you can't even possibly figure out how to use or tap into, because you'd rather do the latter. You'd rather do something opposite that's for you, because you feel that that's the energy that's connecting, but really it's all topsy-turvy and it doesn't make any sense. It's actually lagging. It's lagging you in your career. It's lagging you in your life. It's actually lagging you in some sort of relationship with 5 people that may be close by. One in particular that comes right up to your waistline. They look up to you, but you won't give them the time. You won't give them the time. I got the High Priestess here reverse. This is Cancer Taurus energy. You got to get a new method, doll. You got to get a new method, boy. A new method is going to change your life for the perfection. It's going to change your life for the greater, for a benefit that you're not even expecting. You don't even see how good this could be because you're too caught up in not wanting to grow, change, or do anything that is remotely close to positivity. But I see you cutting your own tail off here once again. And with that fidget spinner that's going around behind it, you are the only one that can teach yourself some sort of lesson. And the only way that you can teach yourself this lesson is to stop cutting your own ass off in the end. Stop giving yourself the short end of the stick, because you are better than something you pretend. What do you say? My uncle said, un double. I love you all until y'all find me on a different channel.